Duncan with the screen for Leonard. Duncan up on top. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Paul Millsap picks one up. Well, Tim Duncan, in a lot of ways, the epitome of Steve's substance over style.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin, both in terms of his game and his personality. He's just a winner and a leader, but he does it in such a quiet fashion that sometimes people forget to take notice.
He's off on the first.
And when I think about Duncan's leadership, man, I could go on and on. I don't even know if I have enough time, but one of the things that stands out is he's never put himself above his teammates or the staff, and he allows himself to be coached extremely hard by Greg Popovich. He's relentless, dedicated, and in many ways he can lead without saying a word.
And the second free throw, good.
You talk about Duncan allowing Pop to get into him. I think really he's his own toughest critic. As great as he is, he's hard on himself. He's pushed himself to become great.
Now here's Teague. He's got 10. San Antonio with the rebound. Splitter's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Parker passes to Green. He dishes it to Splitter. Spurs working the ball around now. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Hawks trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Teague dishes to Horford. And there's the feed to Korver. 6 to shoot. From the wing. San Antonio with the rebound. Duncan's got 4 rebounds in this game.
4 straight misses. They've got to find a way to get back on track.
Parker kicks to Duncan. Dishes it to Green. Goes to the reverse layup and cracks it in. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. The Hawks have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. Horford sets a screen for Teague. To stop the run, and they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Well, all you need to know is he's shooting 90% from the free throw line. So you know he's playing with a ton of confidence at this point.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year. Some good play from Teague in this one. He's got 13 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
Well, he's going to have to continue to play this way, Clark, because this offense thrives on his passing ability, and they've got it going right now.
Now here's Leonard. 13 points in the game. Just 3 to shoot, and another basket for San Antonio.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
The Hawks trail by 5. Teague kicks to Korver. Back to Teague. Here's Carroll, averaging 10 points per contest. No luck. Duncan with some nice D.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
Parker outside. Here's the screen. Carroll with the rebound. Carroll's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Korver passes to Horford, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
Spurs leading by 3. Parker outside. Left side, Leonard. Kicks it to Splitter. Goes up, and that one goes long. Hawks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the 3rd. That leaves room for improvements here. Teague against Parker. Outside Teague. Pass to Millsap. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 4 assists in the game.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Now Now here's Parker, averaging 14 points a game. There's a screen to the inside. Splitter, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
He really didn't give the official any choice, Kevin. Way too much body-to-body contact there. And tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he didn't get hit with a flagrant 2 foul, which would be an ejection.
Yeah, he would have been out of the game if he had, and the league is doing everything it can to protect its players. And you know, Steve, I think the officials have a really good understanding here of when to issue those unnecessary contact calls. And Splitter drops them both. Corey Joseph's checked in for Daniel Green. Here's Parker. Leonard with the screen on Millsap. And here is Joseph. From about 19 feet, Paul Millsap with the rebound. Millsap's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Teague against Parker. Here is Korver. He's got 7. Teague inside the line. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From about 16. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Spurs leading by 3. Joseph dishes to Parker. Kicks it out to Leonard. All alone. And it's good in the assist by Parker. And that's now 17 points for Leonard. The Hawks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Atlanta calls timeout. And during the timeout, both coaches getting a chance here to review the strategy at this point of the game, along with the discussions. Also some rehydration going on with Gatorade. Everyone trying to bring their top game here tonight.
Yeah, that's why you see the trainers going around to every player, making sure they're hydrated, they're getting enough to drink during the game. And so important to hydrate yourself and keep yourself strong and ready to play for these big minutes down the stretch.
Here's Teague. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And Parker with the block. In transition, here come the Spurs. Here's Leonard. They get it back.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. He said a big part of their focus should be on offensive rebounding, to get bodies to the glass at that end of the floor and work hard for second chance points. He also went on to say that he wants to see good movement on the perimeter and plays being run to get their outside shooters open. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
The Spurs have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. Scotty's checked in for Al Horford. And San Antonio also making a switch. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Duncan.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
And now it's running. Here we go. All the way. Dishes it down to finish the break.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Manu Ginobili in the final year of his 2-year contract extension with the Spurs, Steve, and some speculate that he may retire after this season.
Yeah, fantastic career for Ginobili. You know what I think, Kevin? I think Ginobili, Parker, Duncan, and Popovich should all just walk away right now. Just go away together, and this has nothing to do with me coaching the Warriors. Nothing to do with me at all. This is about them. They've earned this. Walk away now, guys. Just leave.
I hear some admiration, but I also hear some sarcasm in there, too, from my partner.
Here's Parker after the made shot from Jeff Teague. Parker with it. Back to Ginobili. Rebound, Atlanta. They get to take on the Magic in Orlando after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Millsap a screen. Shot from 16. Cannot hit. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Here's Parker. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Elton Brand's checked in for Millsap. Cephalosha comes in for Damari Carroll. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Schroeder in for Teague. Bellinelli, he's checked in for the Spurs. Mills comes in for Parker. And Diaw kicks to Leonard. Brand comes to help. Leonard the pass to Diaw. Ginobili outside. Takes the three. Elton Brand grabs the board. Brand's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Schroeder, covered by Mills. Schroeder dishes to Scott. They get a hand on it. Diaw with the steal. And Ginobili with the slam.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll hit that shot regardless of the defense.
Now Mills. Back to Ginobili. Diaw, the screen. Pass to Bellinelli. 6 to shoot. And Diaw with the basket on the assist by Bellinelli. And it's a 10-point Spurs lead.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Well, just too many easy buckets, in and around the paint. So he wants to put a stop to it. This timeout is going to be used to try to tighten up the defense.
Guys, at this level, they won't miss often if you keep giving up looks inside, and they're paying for that right now. Good timeout here. These past few weeks, you can see how San Antonio stacks up. First in fewest turnovers per game. Third in field goal percentage. They also show up in the top 5 in opponent scoring. That's a good number, and that's a good place to be as a team in that statistical category.
And what's most impressive out of all those numbers, Clark, is the few turnovers that they commit. Because now all of a sudden you're executing, you're putting a lot of pressure on the defense because they know they're not going to force a lot of steals and get out in transition to find easy points. I'd like to know what his percentage is from that range. I mean, it's got to be sky high.
And here's Mills. He feeds it to Ginobili. From 18 feet away. Misses off the left iron.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Here's Schroeder to the wing on the left. And Bazemore kicks to Cephalosha. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
That's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
Feeds it to Leonard. Ginobili on the wing. Leonard attacking, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
The Hawks trail by 10. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Scott the pass to Schroeder. Knocks it loose. In transition, here come the Spurs. Ginobili leading the charge. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
The Hawks making a switch here. Horford's checked in. For San Antonio, they have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.